The Longleat Horse Trials is one of the premier events on the British equestrian calendar. This year, however, the star of the show is not a rider, but a rower. To many of those attending the trials, he might be just another face in the crowd, but Steve Redgrave is one of Great Britain's most successful Olympic athletes. In 3 years' time in Atlanta, he may well become one of the greatest Olympians of all time, if, as is widely predicted, he wins his 4th consecutive gold medal.
As soon as you've actually done it, you come out to the medal roster, and there's no time to do any engraving or anything like that.
Quick photograph, because it's the only thing I'll ever get from sporting my entire life.
Redgrave was born and raised in Marlow, not far from the mecca of world rowing, Henley-on-Thames. The son of a builder, he was introduced to a sport which was perceived as the province of the wealthy and privileged. The young Redgrave, however, had his own abundance of riches, part of which was supreme confidence in his ability.
When I was 15, I told one of my ex-girlfriends that I was going to go to 3 Olympics. I always felt that I was better than most of the people that I was around at the time, and that hasn't changed yet.
The arrogance of a champion, allied with outstanding physical gifts, saw him rise quickly through the ranks. In 1984 at Los Angeles, the 22-year-old was part of a British Coxed 4, which also included Andrew Holmes. His first experience of Olympic competition left him with an appetite for victory which has never dulled. Redgrave tried to make the transition to single sculls, but soon realized that his real forte was the pairs. In 1986, he joined Andrew Holmes in a partnership that would become one of the greatest in world rowing. That year, they beat the great Abagnale brothers to World Championship gold, coxed by Patrick Sweeney. In 1987, they took the title in the coxless pairs, as well as a silver in the coxed pairs. At the Seoul Olympics, Holmes and Redgrave went for both pairs events again. Coxed by Sweeney, they took bronze behind the Abagnales and East Germany's Streit and Kirchhoff. Then, in the coxless event, they beat the tough Romanian pair of Neagu and Dobre by just over a second. After Seoul, Holmes and Redgrave decided that their partnership had run its course, and amidst rumors of a rift, they parted.
There was a lot of publicity that we really hated each other. That was untrue. That we liked each other. We got on with each other very well. But it was very much a working partnership. It was like a business partnership, really.
Redgrave's new partner was Simon Beresford. They immediately began to concentrate on the coxless event. In 1989, they won silver at the World Championships. But a long-term back injury to Beresford meant that Redgrave needed another partner in time for the 1990 season. He was very fortunate. He found Matthew Pinsent, a student at Oxford University and a remarkable new talent.
The instant reaction was, of course, this is it, this is my big chance, and this is a big pair, and all the rest of it. But fairly quickly I realised that was never going to make the pair go quick if I always felt that I was below him. And so, early on, within 2 or 3 days, I made a mental promise that I was never going to consider that I was less good than he was.
The pair gelled immediately, both on and off the water. Despite the lack of preparation, they won bronze at the World Championships in 1990. By the following year, they were formidable. At the World Championships in Vienna, they were unbeatable. The man behind the partnership is German coach Jürgen Grobler, formerly of the prodigious East German rowing program. He reduced the amount of time they spent on the water, but increased the workload in the weight room. Gold medals are not achieved without sacrifice. Daily outings on the Thames at Henley cover 12 kilometres of hard rowing. But a recent sponsorship deal means they don't have to set off for work after their hard graft on the water. Instead, they can enjoy a breakfast that nearly gave Jürgen Grobler a heart attack when he first saw it. However, with the number of calories the pair burn each day, the traditional British fry-up is a permitted indulgence.
Nice and easy.
3 times a week, they take an afternoon excursion to hell and back. All top-class athletes have to endure physical discomfort, but the gym training of Redgrave and Pinsent is a particularly brutal affair. In Barcelona last year, Redgrave's achievements were acknowledged by his country when he was given the honour of carrying the British flag at the opening ceremony. When the serious business started, he and Pinsent gave one of the greatest performances in Olympic rowing history. Against the best in the world, they led from start to finish, winning by nearly 5 seconds, by far the biggest margin in any of the rowing events. It was Redgrave's 3rd consecutive gold medal. Like many successful sportsmen, Redgrave is something of an enigma. Away from the water, he's great fun to be with. He's a devoted family man and supporter of many charity events.
What? Oh, dear.
But when it comes to sport, his attitude to his partners and to competing is best described as ruthless.
Each partnership is different, but the attitude and the aim is the same. That those people are going to help me to win major events, and without them, I can't do it. The only reason that we all do it is that we're trying to win.
Time for relaxation isn't always easy to find. At 31, Stephen Redgrave is already looking forward to the event that could see him achieve a 4th consecutive gold and a special place in Olympic history.
Atlanta's going to turn up very, very quickly. And if you don't have an end to what you're actually going to do, that it takes it away from that. So if I say, yes, Manchester or Sydney are going to be my last one, that takes it away from Atlanta. Atlanta's got to be the ultimate. So it's everything to Atlanta and then give up. When I get there, I can change my mind.